So it was the one moment I was finally waiting for in Clover. I was waiting for the characters to finally appear, and I am goddamn excited to say that they nailed them. I'm happy to say the Black Bulls are here, and they're here to stay, because my god, every time I saw them, I was just smiling. That was the entirety episode for me. I had a big dumb smile on my face. I was loving all the characters being there, just enjoying themselves, like Asta being initiated into the Bulls. I was just like, let's just go, because like I've waited for so long and I was expecting to get this maybe in the second to third episode, but no, I finally get my Black Bulls, and yes, this is what I wanted to see. So the entire episode revolves around Asta being introduced to his new team members, which decided to introduce him by blowing up half of the building and pretty much ignoring him for the entirety of the episode. Like, you get to introduce a lot of the characters. Like, you get to see who's personally one of my favorite from the group, which is Magna, which I love him as he's just a Yankee delinquent that's like he's just there like trying to beat the shit out of another member like Luck, because he was like talking shit to him, and it's like he's there like, I don't give a fuck, but he's like, alright, like the only man I respect here is Yami. He's my right hand man. You got Luck, who is obsessed with battle. That's all we pretty much know about that, and that he has lightning powers. Charmy, she's like a little bit adorable. She likes a little bit of food and all that. Like Gauch, who I never really cared for. If anything, like he's one of the weaker ones out there, because he's just, oh, I love my sister. Like, it's like, of course, man. Like, of course, you do you. I mean, Vanessa. Like, are we gonna say any more? I mean, anyone wants to like try and fight me over the waifus, like, you know, you can at me at Twitter, but just saying, you get your fucking hands off Vanessa. She's mine, just fucking say. Not gonna lie, like Yami was getting all pissed off about all these guys fighting, and then he just does more damage than anyone else by just breaking the fucking wall, and he's just like, shut up, like that, and he's like, oh, never mind. And they're all so happy when he comes like, oh, you're the best, Yami, please give me this, like, give me your fighting, like, give me money and all that, take me booze. It's like, oh my god, these guys and all that. And this is the thing what I really liked about the series, and I feel like this is what really helps this show a lot. I like the cast a lot of the Black Bulls, and especially you put the comparisons of like, well, they're a lot like Fairy Tail's Guild and all that. Like, they kind of have that familial bond, and then they're always at each other's throats though, but when the push comes to shove, and yes, that is the main reason why I was very intrigued with them, like at the start of the series, because I was like, oh shit, they kind of got this thing going on. But I honestly, compared to that cast, I like a lot of these characters a lot more, especially as like later on in the manga, they definitely have a lot more building, and I feel like they have less bullshit moment than what happened in the Fairy Tail group, and I really love that about some of these characters and all that. And like, albeit some of them still up to this day haven't had so much development, but pretty much a whole arc will consist of like some of these guys getting some like actual development, time to bond, and like it's like they get time to shine. It isn't just the Asta show, it's them as well. And throughout the entirety of this like episode, it was, alright, let's introduce you to him, but you gotta do a little bit of initiation test, because like Magna in full happy with this shit. He's like, alright, let's see if you're fucking hot shit and all that. We've done this shit already with the other girl that apparently like signed up, which we're like, oh, we don't know who until the very end. But he's like, alright, I'm gonna swing this fucking bat at you. Let's see him try and dodging some shit. And if like Asta like barely dodging like all these fireballs, and then finally goes through one big massive swing, and only by just pure luck and instinct just blocks it with the back as well. They, like, to be fair, there isn't too much to talk about with this episode for the most part, apart from the introduction of the Pulse, because again, it is just a single chapter. But I feel like the way how they handle this is so much better than some of the other material that they had. I mean, especially since we've had, considering like the anime original material compared to like the other ones, I feel like this one is a lot better than what we've got with the past few episodes. Plus as well, we've been getting a lot of news recently about like how like definitely confirmation that it is going to have 51 episodes, and that each box set is going to have around about 10 to 11 episodes. So I feel more safe than all that, like to say that maybe like the entirety of the first volume is going to be the first 10 episodes. And then after that, I'm kind of hoping that they speed it up from there. We'll have to wait around. But other than that, no, I really did enjoy it. We do finally get to see Asta in his gown, like finally down like that with the Black Bulls. To get a little bit of silver around the episode, not gonna lie, I pretty much enjoyed that. And we saw a snippet of Yuno on his group with the Golden Light Dawn, and turns out he's already getting a bunch of bigotry from there. And it's like, oh, of course, these fucking snobby royalty pieces of shit, and they're like, why the fuck are you in here, considering like Vengeance is like, I only consider the hero the top of the top. So, you know, it's not only just like Asta's got his own problems, like Yuno's already got some shit as well with his own group. So overall, I'm very much looking forward to next week, and I think this was an absolute joy of an episode, and I really want to hear the English dub cast for this and all that, because so far, I really like the Japanese cast so far from what we've seen of the Black Balls. Like, I think Asta still, to this day, still needs work. If not, like, I would love a replacement, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I honestly hope, if anything, at the best, he fucking improves, because it still does take away. I do love the couple of jabs that they have, like, at the voice actor's expense, though. So, it does add a little bit to it. But overall, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's all from me, and I'll see you guys, though, next time.